Hello everybody, it's me Billy of Speed Force Productions and welcome to part 5 of the Sonic Colors playthrough. Last time we were in Planet Wisp and now in this part we are in Aquarium Park. I believe it was like part 1 or part 2. I accidentally called this Aquatic Road from Sonic Forces. I apologize for that, if anyone caught that. I was messing up names of things constantly. I've been doing that quite a lot in this playthrough actually. Oh, I just saw something clip in the distance in that footage. I just noticed it. Oh well. Anyways, Aquarium Park. I actually thought this stage was quite interesting, especially since it was the first time in a console Sonic game where Sonic could go underwater since Sonic Adventure 2, I believe. Like, I'm not excluding it to just Sonic. I mean like all characters in general. Now, it wouldn't be the first time, like, since I'd say Sonic Rush Adventure, or if you were to include the handheld games. But because I wasn't, the last time was Sonic Adventure 2, and if we were to go with just Sonic, I think the last time was, oddly enough, Sonic Adventure. I don't know, I just think it's SA1 that had it last. But yeah, seeing Sonic go underwater in a 3D game, despite the fact most of this is in 2D, I thought it was quite nice to see. Like, honestly, I think it was a breath of fresh air. Like, don't get me wrong, how it was being done in like Unleashed and other games prior, they did a pretty decent job at it. Like, I love running on the water in Jungle Joyride and Unleashed. I didn't really care about the water in Sonic 06. Sonic Heroes, it would have been nice if there was a water section in like Seaside Hill and Ocean Palace. But overall, I've not really been fussed about it, really. Because, like, I've always thought, like, water sections, like, underwater sections, were always, like, exclusive to 2D games. Because, like, I could see probably why they didn't really want to do water sections in 3D very much. I mean, I think, for the Boost games at least, because other games, it's done it, and I suppose it was fine. But anyways, yeah, yeah, so this level as a whole, it's alright. I don't think it's the best, I don't think it's the worst. But when it comes to like other water levels in Sonic games, I think there's far better out there compared to this. Like, especially one of the levels we're gonna get into is you using the Cube Wisp, and it involves like the lever, no, not the levers, the buttons where you have to have like the things rotating. I'm not really a fan of those kind of levels and colors. And there's also another yellow triple spring thing that we saw in Starlight Carnival. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, like, the overall theme of Aquarium Park, where it's like, I'd say it's like either Chinese or Japanese, water life with all of its themes and like how the location looks. I can say it's a really nice looking place. It's really nice looking. Comparing it to the Wii version of Sonic Colors, I actually think the Colors Ultimate version looks nicer in my opinion. Like, I don't really have a big preference of which I think is better, but if I had to pick one, I would probably pick Colors Ultimate. I know there's probably gonna be some people like, what? Why? Why would you pick this over the Wii? And I'm like, well, it's just my preference. Like, everyone has a different preference to what they like. Like, I know some people that actually like Family Guy, which I don't. I don't like Family Guy. And some people I know are just doing it for jokes, but like sometimes the jokes on it can be a bit much. Like, I'm not talking about the jokes that are actually on the show, I mean like people joking about how good the show is. Now, of course, there are ones that actually mean it, which I guess that's their preference. But ones that are actually joking about them liking it, like, it gets to a point where the joke is dead. It really is. Anyways, is this the one with the yellow spring? Somebody tells me that's what this next one is. Oh no, it's not. But this one I wasn't really too much of a fan of, like, where you have to be forced down to the ground with those, like, fans. It's not really something I would want to, like, go back to. But at least there's these rocket sections, which allows me to go back to the surface, and I think that's for the best, because I'll be honest, the surface area is actually a little better compared to the actual water sections. Like, I would rather be in the surface compared to the water sections. Like, the water sections, they are nice. It's a fresh change of pace, and it's also very pretty. It's very pretty. Like, it looks like something that you would probably see at, like, some kind of aquarium. Hence the name Aquarium Park. But at the same time, it does tend to drag. I know what I was talking about in a previous part about levels should be longer, but when I say longer, I don't mean to the point where you're basically being kinda slow. I mean, like, there needs to be, like, a correct balance for it all. Like, not just what we've seen here. It's not ideal. Oh, little did I know there was a red star ring above where the Jade Wisp was. And one right there, too. That's another one. Yeah, there was two I missed then. Oh well. I can live without it. And then there's one I just couldn't get because I didn't have the Frenzy Wisp at the time. See, look, I would need the Frenzy Wisp or even the Spike Wisp, but that's not even in this level, so... oh well. I can live. I mean, I've done it outside of the gameplay footage, so it's good. We're all good. I'm currently, like, trying to get all the achievements on the PS4 version. All I need is, like, to get all the S ranks, and I have to do a thing where, like, I have to, go through all the levels at once on that Eggman ride thing that you see in the menu. I have to do that, and I have to, like, do the end results screen, but for all the ranks. You know, where you, like, play with the score until it breaks and you get, like, rings and coins or even the tail save. Yeah, I need to do that. And I think that's it for achievements. So basically just getting everything done and then just doing, like, a couple of things to make it go quicker. Like, there's some where it's like you have to beat a boss a certain way. So, like, there was ones where I was like, you gotta do it in 2 hits. You gotta do it in, like, 1 hit. I don't think there was one that was actually in 1 hit. If there was, I think it would be impossible. Unless, I don't know, say like Supersonic, but like Supersonic can't be even used in a boss fight, so... yeah. But I think the achievements are doable. It's just some of them are more difficult than others. Like, especially like when you're trying to get the S rank, because like it doesn't tell you what you need to get the S rank. It just leaves you until like the end where it goes like, oh look, you got it, or no, you need to do it again. Which, when you're going for the 100% completion run, it's kind of a nightmare. I can kind of see why they kind of went with the easy route with going with the ranking system in like Generations, but I guess I'll take this over what they did with Sonic Forces, where no matter how much you failed, you could probably still get the S rank. Because I remember the first time I played Forces, I'll admit it, I died a couple of times, but I was still getting S ranks, which that makes me question the difficulty of the game. And I was playing on normal mode. I was not playing on that easy mode that the game offers. But for some reason, no matter how much I died, or how long I was in the stage, or whatever else happened in the stage, I was still getting an S rank. So I think for the next game, if the next game has a ranking system, it needs to be properly working. Like, say, like, you actually get difficulty, not just, oh, you died a couple of times, oh, that's okay, that won't affect it. Because, I'll admit, the tail saves not affecting your overall rank, that's kinda concerning. Like, I kinda question how easy they are trying to make Sonic games for a new audience. Like, because, like, new audiences have come from all over the place, whether it's them playing the original classic Sonic games on the Mega Drive, or the early 3D games, the later games, or even the newer stuff. It's just, the difficulty needs to be there for a player. Like, lives, I could probably go without lives, because lives in this day and age for video games is kind of an outdated concept. Of course, if it's an older game and it had lives in it, then it needs to stay, because it was there, and that's just the simplest thing. It just needs to stay, because without lives in older games, where was the challenge that originated from that game? Of course, there was the thing about easy mode in Sonic Origins for the 16-bit games, which I said that'll be fine because Sonic Jam did it. And, like, I feel like one of the things they're gonna do in the easy mode is getting rid of lives. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. If it does, I honestly won't be shocked. If it doesn't, then okay, so they're still trying to give us some challenge to motivate us to keep going. Because at this point, the last Sonic game we've had that has lives in it, not including Sonic Mania, was the Sonic. It was a Sonic Lost World, actually. It's kind of surprising, like the last game in the main series to be 3D-ish, Sonic Lost World to be the last game with lives. And like Sonic Forces doesn't have lives, Sonic Mania has lives, but it's kind of an iffy subject to say if it's in the main series or not. I honestly think it is, but if I wasn't to include it, Lost World is definitely the last game. The Sonic Boom games, I definitely know Rise of Lyric didn't have lives, but I can't remember if Shadow Crystal and Fire and Ice did. I haven't played those in quite a while, so I honestly don't remember. You know, it's actually kind of funny to think about when it's like someone saying like they forgot something exists when someone else didn't forget, because like that's actually happened to me quite a bit actually. Like someone will say like, oh yeah, I forgot this game existed, or movie or TV show, and I'm like, I'm just here like, how am I not forgetting it? Because like I have a pretty good memory of like movies and shows and games. But for some reason, like, if it's, like, say something life related, it's something that doesn't always get remembered from... Like, as a kid, I would always forget, like, when my parents' birthday was, but I would always remember when mine and my sister's was. Because, I guess it's because we're siblings. But of course, nowadays, I'm I know my parents' birthdays. I know them, and I know when would be the best time to get them a gift. Yeah, we're on the last level in Aquarium Park, and then we got a boss fight. And I'm just gonna say the boss fight is pretty similar to the one that was in Sweet Mountain, only that it's water themed and the way to get to the switch is a bit different. For those that have never played the game, you'll see what I mean, but for those that have played it, they know what I'm talking about. Honestly, I feel like that's kind of like a disappointing thing with Colors, is that the boss fights, like you get the original ones at first, but then later you start seeing repeat ones, which that's kind of sad in a way that they just didn't come up with fresh boss fights for each of these, and they just did basically a copy and paste. The only thing I could say that could probably like stay the same is maybe the music, because the music, you usually get like repeating music tracks anyways in boss fights, so it wouldn't be an issue. But I think there should have been like more original boss fights. I could definitely say like at least this game has more boss fights than Sonic Forces, because like there were bosses that are in there like they were kind of disappointed that they should have been better, but then there's ones that you would think are boss fights that would be really cool, but we never get them. Like we don't get a boss fight with Chaos in Sonic Forces, we don't get one with Shadow. You would think, because of the way they were promoting them being in the game, you'd think we would actually get a boss fight. And even the ones that we get for like Mel, Sonic, and Zavok, it's like it's something that you just don't think would be possible for a boss fight in the game. I don't know if it's just me thinking that, but like there was a mod that was made for Sonic Forces where you can like fight Chaos as Classic Sonic, and I thought it looked really good. Like that's how I would have pictured a boss fight with Chaos with Classic Sonic. That's how I've always pictured it. And then to see that a fan did it and not the official team that actually worked on the game, it's kind of depressing. It really is. I wonder if someone's gonna like make a mod for like say Shadow and all that, so like everyone gets a chance to fight each of these guys. So like have Classic Sonic fight Zavok and Shadow and Mel Sonic, whilst Modern can like fight like say Chaos and Shadow, and like same for the custom hero too. This like he should get all of them too, not just Mel Sonic. And of course Classic Sonic doesn't even get to fight Infinite, but the custom hero and of course Sonic does, which makes me wonder like what was even the point of bringing in Classic Sonic when they're not even gonna use him properly. Because Classic Sonic on his own, he only gets like one boss fight, and it's with Eggman doing a recreation of the first boss from Sonic 1, but instead with like a blade. And we also get like the Egg Dragoon, which at first I thought that was fine, but I was hoping we'd get more out of Classic Sonic with boss fights and all of that. But as like other people have said about Classic Sonic in Forces, he is like the most useless character in the entire game. Like you could take him out and he wouldn't have made much of an impact on the game. It'd probably be a little bit better, but like you never know, because the rest of the game isn't much to say either. Like we could have had like a really good game of Forces. I'll probably do a playthrough on Forces just so have like a refresher on the game. I don't know if to do like the PC version or even like PS4. I do know the PS4 had that thing where it was blocking people from like recording the cutscenes. I believe there might be a setting to take that away If there is, I'm gonna look into that and try that so I could just do it on the PS4. If not, then I guess I could just try and do the PC version, because like I have a work PC that's actually kind of like a 4K gaming PC, so I could just try and use that and record it, like say on my lunch break or something. Anyways, let's come to the boss.
Man, running past all those fish put me in the mood for sushi. I doubt Eggman had the decency to put a good sushi joint in this park.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, try the newest dining experience here at Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park, the bucket of sushi. Now with fish.
Ugh, like I was saying. Hey, did somebody here order a clobbering? Are you sure? It says somebody ordered an extra large clobbering topped with everything. Okay. Tell you what, I can't take this thing back, so I'll give you an extra large clobbering for nothing. Hope you're hungry.
Sonic acting like kinda like a delivery person honestly makes me think of that one Pizza Hut ad that Roger Craig Smith did. It really shows, it really does. It also kind of helps with the whole Barney Productions Sonic the Zombies joke. Oh, anyways, so this is the boss fight, and I was talking about this before, how the boss is basically a copy and paste of the boss that we got in Sweet Mountain. The main difference is what you can see right here of like how to get to the switch. It needs those missiles to break the glass. Of course, it's all underwater, and the usage of the drill wisp and also how to take the boss down is drastically different compared to how you would do it, say, in Sweet Mountain. And honestly, I honestly don't like this version of the boss. It feels like a cop-out to making something original, and it's also kind of like difficult if you don't have the drill wisp to take him down. And when I did have a drill wisp, it felt kind of like a waste. It really did. Now, this boss actually goes on for a little bit because I remember I died in the middle of this boss, so we're gonna have to go with that. Oh yeah, there was a mistake there, where like Sonic didn't jump into the air like he was supposed to. I believe these bubbles here are supposed to give me a drill wisp as well to use later, but my brain didn't think about doing that, so I think when I go for that achievement to do like a certain number of hits in a boss, if I can get a drill wisp, then I'll take it. But yeah, I remember getting a drill wisp during this, so you'll see the kind of difficulty to even find him in the first place. It wasn't easy. I mean, sure, it's giving us a challenge, but like, I think with this water physics, it's not good. It just isn't good. Oh, but anyways, look, I died, so now I have to start all over again. I'll be honest, it wasn't fun starting from all over again, especially, like, I was already halfway. It was already tedious at this point. I know I was like saying before about like how I really like the game and all that, but like even a game that you do like, you can like still find things that you don't like about it. Whether it be like people saying like there might be people that probably do like Colors Ultimate as well, but they don't like all the glitches and bugs that were like in it, which yeah, that's fair. Like if that's something that bothers you, then yeah, I can understand that. But of course, like people like me, I'm not really put off by it because like I'm fine as it is. Like nothing seriously major has happened to me to warrant saying like, oh, this remaster is so bad. Anyways, so yeah, but now we're on halfway, and then once I believe we get a drill wisp here. I think I can't remember. I think I was like attempting to find like a drill wisp for like one of these like bubble thingies. There it is. See, I was right. That's how you get one. Because I don't think you can get it anywhere else in the game itself. And we're just gonna like take a look at it, and I'm gonna show you like how difficult it is. Because like he goes from the top, this robot guy, and obviously you only have the drill for like a certain amount of time, and then it's just gonna see, like, look, I didn't even get to use it properly because of how high he was. That's something that like really bugged me about this boss, especially when trying to use the drill wisp. I think they needed to like plan it out a bit more. Like, I don't know if it was completely different in like say the final game, but I could definitely notice something was definitely off. Well, maybe someone will do like a comparison of the boss between the Wii and this, so maybe I can figure out then. Just wait and see, I guess.
Great job, Sonic.
You know me. I aim to please.
Well, I'm totally pleased, and a little nauseous. I grabbed a bite at the bucket of sushi.
What's the verdict?
His cruelty knows no bounds.
Well, anyways guys, that is it for this video. I thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below what you think of all the topics we talked about today, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe, support me on Patreon, follow me on all my social media links, and I'll see you all next time. Till then, take care, bye bye.